Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today's a very special day for me because on this day, June 24th, 5 years ago, so 2021, I bought this car and I'm going to do a 5-year owner review of it. So I bought this car when I was 15 years old for 5,300 bucks, which was a lot for me when I was 15. I'm 20 now, so it's not really that much, but yeah, back then not too bad for what it was. So cosmetically, the car is in really good shape, I would say. It's still nice and glossy. But kind of when you get up close, this just kind of happened, a few years ago, but it's kind of been ongoing. There's a little bit of clear coat fading, kind of right here, and a little chip right there. And also on the bumper too. Just the front bumper is kind of the worst part. It's got flies on it, but like kind of right there. And then a little spot right there. Other than that though, the paint's held up really well. This has aftermarket skunk stripes on it. They're just little adhesive strips. And they're a little sun faded. They're a little bit cracked from the sun, but they still look pretty good from a distance, so it's kind of all that matters. There's also a few little rock chips here and there, kind of on the front too, but it's kind of how it goes. Headlights have held up really well. They're still pretty clear. On the rear of the car, there's a little scuff right here. That was on the bumper when I bought it. And then that one right here is from me, actually. I backed into my brother's pickup. He drives an '01 Ford Explorer Sport Track. And if you know those vehicles, they're very thin. And I didn't look in that mirror for some reason. I only looked in that mirror. And I went to go back. It was like super slow, but it was just kind of a love tap. But it caused that paint chip there. But yeah, still looks pretty good though. So on the interior's set up really well actually. I have the tan with the little black accents. Overall, it's really nice. The seats stain really easy. Like this color is just, you cannot keep stains off it. There's no ripping in the actual fabric itself. There's a little bit of wear, like right here, just from like the seat belt kind of wearing when you unbuckle. It kind of rubs off, I guess. I don't know. But it's kind of worn down a little bit. Still holding up there. Door panel is really nice. My door panel in particular doesn't have like the fabric. It's just a hard plastic, which is actually probably for the better because some Mustangs have it's like an adhesive like vinyl here, and it really peels over time. And it kind of looks a little weird, but mine thankfully doesn't have that. Kind of more in the interior. Steering wheel's in really good shape. I put a radio in here just this year. It's an Alpine ILX W670. Super awesome head unit. I'd highly recommend it. I got it off of crutchfield.com. I think it's like $350. It was kind of expensive, but it has CarPlay and Android Auto, and it's just really nice. Looks really clean. Also installed really nice too. And yeah, everything hooked up really well. I still have the factory radio, and I still could put it in if I wanted to, but yeah, held up really well. Also with this radio, you can have a custom background, and put a cool little picture of the Mustang. Looks really nice. It's kind of coming to the back seats. No one's ever sat in that seat before, but one person there's a stain. That was there when I bought it. I think it's coffee, but I have no idea. Passenger seat has like a little bit of staining on it. There's like red glitter. I don't even know where that came from. That just happened this year, but I don't know. It's weird. Even though the seat's really dirty, I just got to point this out. I really do like the Mustang name, I guess, embroidered into the seat itself. Looks really cool. And I like how it's at like different thicknesses, so it's like some are bold, some are like light. It's really cool, really interesting. The shifter has a little bit of wear on it. It's like sun fading a little bit, and then just some plastic at the bottom from it sliding over time. So right now my car currently has 131,394 miles on it. And when I bought it, it had 104,000. So put quite a few miles on it. I don't drive it in the winter, so I only get to drive it like 5 months out of the year. But I think I put quite a few on it. Another thing to add, when I first bought the car, the right half of the gauge cluster was completely dead, but the tachometer and fuel gauge worked just fine, so I had to get that repaired. Also, really quick, I like everything about this car. I really hate these sun visors though, not because they don't like cover anything, but like they do not extend, and this has just wide doors. So kind of sucks when the sun's coming from here, but that's a really small nitpick. So coming under the hood of the car, I have the 4-liter V6 in here, and this has been one of the most reliable engines I have ever driven. And like, I'm a Chevy guy, like that's my pickup there. But this, I don't know, this whole car, 5 years, it's given me no problems, like no codes, no lights. All I've done is just changed oil, and I threw a set of tires on it. That is all I've had to do to it. And also battery, but yeah, whatever. I changed oil every 3,000 miles, and I honestly don't really know too much about these engines because I've never really had to, because they've never given me problems. I've heard that there's timing chain problems that these experience, but I personally haven't dealt with that. So one thing I do like about this motor is that it's really peppy. Like off the line, it's just a lot of torque. It just gets up to speed really nice, really fast. It's all the power you'd really need out of just a little sports car. I really like it. One thing I really don't like is I don't know, maybe this is just my car, but the cooling fan is just so loud. Like, I don't know, when this thing's cooling down, like, you know it is, because like when it turns on, it's just all you can hear. A common issue on these S197 Mustangs is that they do not take gas because of like the gas tank design is all weird, and unfortunately mine does do that, so it takes just forever to fill up. So I always tip the gas nozzle up, but small inconvenience, but not really too big of a deal. As for mods, I really haven't done anything like mechanically. Like, it's completely stock. I did put sequential taillights in and just that radio. Other than that, that's all the mods I did. So that's kind of about it for the video. I highly recommend getting this car. Like, you cannot go wrong. I haven't had any problems. Motor, transmission, everything's been perfect. I really do want to upgrade to a GT one day, but I'm not going to get rid of this car. This would be a great first car. It was my first car. Absolutely recommend. So that about wraps up the video. I really appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next one.